ice cream sandwiches from scratch, and I'm going to make them with a special Italian waffle cookie that I love to use in a lot of different recipes. So make them in a very nice little container. And I love to make them because these cookies are actually ice cream cone wedges. And so it's like eating an ice cream cone. And I like making these for my family because they are all natural. I use only organic ingredients. And they are absolutely 100% delicious. And you don't have to be a genius to make them. So all you need is ice cream, the waffles, and you need dark 70% or 60% or 65% organic chocolate. This is green and blacks. It's awesome. You get a double boiler. You put, or like me, who does not have a double boiler, so you don't have to have a lot of fancy equipment to make this recipe. You just need a pot with some water in the bottom of it and a glass bowl. So you bring a pot of water like this with a glass bowl in it to a boil, and then you can put your chocolate in it. I always cut my chocolate up into, or break it up into chunks so it's easier to melt. All you need is a couple of bars of chocolate. And this actually goes a long way. It makes a lot of sandwiches because all I do is I dip one side of the cookie ice cream sandwich in it, or I just drizzle. So while your water is coming to a boil and you're melting your chocolate, like so, you prepare the cookie part of it. And the way that you do that is you open up your sandwiches. This is so easy. I try to only use the whole one, so you might go through a couple little packages. Stick a scoop of ice cream. One scoop will do. Doesn't have to be perfect. Most of the time this is for your kids, and they'll just be happy to have the sandwich itself. So, onto the cookie. And once you have, I'm going to do 4. Once you have your ice cream on them, make sure they're nice. Amount of ice cream, because isn't that what we all love? You take a flat spatula, and you can just push it down a little bit. On each cookie. And I'm using vanilla bean ice cream. And I am using vanilla wafers. Now these Italian cookies also come in chocolate, and they also come in, I think, lemon, so you can mix and match flavors as much as you like. Just press down on each one of these a little bit to adhere them like so. Make sure not to obviously break the sandwich. So there you go, you have one sandwich. Place them on a cookie sheet. I use a cookie sheet, and then I have a little grate. This grate is very handy. You put parchment paper on the grate, but the grate's very handy because you can do, it's very versatile. You can do a lot of things on it. I even put bacon on it and bake that in the oven on Saturday mornings. But in this case, I put parchment on the grate in the cookie sheet, and then I put the ice cream sandwiches in the freezer to freeze. Well, my sandwiches, all 8 of them, have set up for 15 to 20 minutes in the freezer so that they're not going to run all over the place when you put something hot on them like melted chocolate. And I brought my chocolate to a boil with my bars of chocolate in the glass bowl. And so it's nice and melted now. That's all you need to do. And I have a spatula. This is the best way to stir the chocolate and also to drizzle it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try a couple different methods here. One of them is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to drizzle chocolate all over the cookie. And then what you can do, if you really love chocolate, is you let this set up for a few minutes in the freezer. And again, take the cookie sandwiches out, ice cream cookie sandwiches out of the freezer, and then do it to the other side. And there's no right or wrong here. This is not, you know, professional baking. It is just for your family, using the best ingredients you can get your hands on, most natural, organic. Everything here is organic, and bought it from my local kind of, you know, organic store like a Whole Foods or Sprouts or wherever you want to go. Readily available ingredients that you can do. So far this has taken me probably about 20 minutes of my time to make. And that means that you can come home from work during the week and have a special treat that does not cost a lot of money for your family, and you're not spending $5 or $7 to take your family out to an ice cream store to get that special treat. You can actually make it yourself. Your kids can do this. Just supervise them, obviously, with the hot things. And you can make this whenever you want because it's such an efficient use of your money and your time. Tonight we are having homemade hamburgers, corn on the cob, and we're having ice cream sandwiches. Oops. And so there. That is one side of the cookie sandwiches. I'll put them in, pop them back into the freezer for another about 15 minutes until the chocolate is dry or hardened. And then I will flip them over and come back and I will do the other side. And then we will have wonderful chocolate ice cream sandwiches for our family. Supposed to say. It's not like there's a script or anything, right?
You make the sandwich.
Okay. I'm gonna make ice cream sandwiches. I'm not gonna make just any ice cream sandwiches.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
No.